Now that his son has been elected into the presidency, is there a need for us to reconsider how we understand the first Marcos regime? Or does his election, in fact, reinforce our perspective, our understanding of how the first Marcos came to absolute power?
Um, a lot of my friends will probably hate me for this, but the never again slogan doesn't work
Mhm,
because this is a president, Bongbong is a president who is say very comfortable with the power of political dynasties and clans. Okay, this
mhm,
is a very stable political system in the sense that it's run by families. Remember what Professor Mendoza said. You have
mhm,
obese dynasties really consolidating the rules in the provinces, which
mhm,
is the complete opposite of what his father wanted. Okay,
mhm,
as I wrote in the afterword in the Marcos reader that Leia and I have edited,
mhm,
the father is comfortable with a strong centralized state.
mhm,
The son is comfortable with and within a weak state.
mhm,
So if the fathers, so that's it won't happen again unless the power of political clans, unless provincial powers will collapse. Uh, and that is actually the first different thing. The second thing is Bongbong has a new audience now. I think
mhm,
Manolo Quezon wrote about this that 48% of the 31 million voters are between the ages 18 to 40,
mhm,
many of who have either no memory of or have very faint memory of the dictatorship
mhm,
and of the ouster of Marcos in 86,
mhm,
which means what was the exposure of politics. The exposure to politics was the politics of PDAF, spoil system,
mhm,
the Ampatuans, the
mhm,
Maraguindanao massacre,
mhm,
Abu Sayyaf, the ouster of Arab. So you have this sort of alienation towards the way politics has been run,
mhm,
but it's an alienation that hasn't been translated into rebellion because the main concerns of most Filipinos is to go abroad or work in BPOs,
mhm,
meaning their economic condition, despite the poverty, is as a bit better. 4,000 Filipinos leave the country every day, so there's
mhm,
always the hope. So you can ignore politics, or if you enter into politics, you support someone who's sort of the politician, people like Duterte, or people like Bongbong, who says, I'm part of that, but I'm not really part. I'm part of you now. We're of the
mhm,
same age. The never again is based on the assumption that, like 1971, the Philippine politics is heading towards polarization. You know,
mhm,
polarization in Congress, polarization in the streets,
mhm,
polarization in guns, guns, and gold.
mhm,
No, it's not. It's actually stable. And in fact, a dissertation by a Filipina in National University Singapore, she actually tracked Sol Iglesias, at UP.
mhm,
She
mhm,
tracked the rise and the decline of electoral election related violence since
mhm,
1996. It has really gone down considerably, which attests to two things. One, political clans are more comfortable finding other ways of resolving their differences,
mhm,
and second is you don't have to shoot people, you just have to pay them, which accounts for sort of like the tripling of the price of ballots, diba, by
mhm.
2016 and 20. So that's completely different. The never again doesn't happen, won't happen.